Hello traders, today is March 3rd, Monday, first day of March. What we're going to do is take a look at today. I'm going to show you the signals. I did some trading today. I'll go over the signals as well. Today we had a down day, a pretty strong down day. And the market started off where we have all of these signals here to go short. These are a few of the signals that we took here. This is usually within a couple of hours. I'm going to show you the video here in a minute. And really what I want to actually focus on here is at the end of the day where the market just took a tank and it just gave you sell after sell after sell. Usually when I see a day that's pretty strong and the market just keeps on going and going, first of all, I don't want to overtrade. But if I see one or two signals in a row that are all going in the same direction, I think that we should take advantage of it. So here at the end of the day, we see the market going and continuing lower and lower. And every single trade here is a winner. So when you see an opportunity, I would say take it, take advantage of it. If you have, let's say, one win, one loss, one win, one loss, that's when you would say, okay, the market's maybe chopping around and we should stop trading until we have a better opportunity. So here are the trades that we took here between 10 and 12. Usually that's when we see a lot of opportunities. Let me go right to the video. All right, so the first thing I do is I look at how strong the market is, how volatile the market is. Sometimes it's not worth trading, especially for the new traders, or use a micro contract, whether that be the E-mini or the NASDAQ. So you got to be careful under these type of conditions. I see that there was a short trade previous, and now there's a new short trade here at 59.6175, and that was the reason why I saw this as an opportunity. The other rule that I have is the 50-50 rule, where I try to make that the target and the stop aren't so upside down. So that's the reason why this trade here was a good opportunity to get in. Let me show you the next trade. All right, so here we are on the next trade. Usually I like to wait for more than one signal in a row in the same direction. So I see a long signal, and now this is a second signal here, also to the long side, and that gives me the opportunity to say we have multiple pushes that the market is trying to go higher, and that would be a higher probability opportunity, a higher probability trade. If you have one long, one short, one long, one short, that's where I get a little concerned. But when you have multiple signals in a row, all long or all short, at least two in a row, that's a good opportunity. And so that's the reason why this trade is good. And also the market's strong, it's volatile, so I have to be careful. This is a 6-point ATR. 6 points on the ATR is pretty strong. So remember, micros or just trade one contract. Don't go too crazy and don't overtrade, obviously. It's about 10:51, 10:52. This is probably 1 or 2 minutes to make $200. And for the cost of the software, where you get the yearly or the lifetime option, in a few trades, this could pay for itself. So it hit the target. I don't like when this happens because once it hits the target, I don't know if that's the only opportunity for it to hit 59.62. So that's about 4 points of a profit target where I got in. If I would have entered at a better price, I would have gotten the 5 or 6 points, but I got in here at a 59.58, not at the 59.56 where it wanted to. But it hit the target. The 50-50 rule is still in effect, so I like that, where I'm not risking so much more than I'm trying to make. So again, this idea of learning how to day trade is you have to practice, you have to pay attention, you have to follow the instructions that we provide. We also have live training on Fridays, and we have a live trading room where everybody can join, and this is really good because then you can ask questions, you can learn as the signals and as the trades are happening. And sometimes we actually recommend to be careful when the market's this volatile. So this was 1 or 2 minutes, a couple $100 so far. Let's go on to the next trade. All right, the next trade here happened maybe about 10 or 15 minutes later, and we have a short opportunity. And now this is a sell signal. Remember, I like to look at signals that happen two in a row, or at least once, and then the second one going in the same direction. That's a higher probability trade. Here I'm trying to get filled. The 50-50 rule looks good. A little bit of a concern if there's a flip-flop. We have a lot of opportunities, whether it be the E-mini, NASDAQ, gold, currencies, crypto. The Sonic system can trade any of these markets. I like to trade the E-mini S&P because it's stable. I've traded it for a very long time. And you see here that I'm filled. And the one thing that I should have done is move my target and adjust my stop based on where the Sonic is telling me. Now this happened a little bit quicker than I'd like to say. It happened kind of fast. I'm using the ATM strategy for the targets and the stops. And now I'm going to let this play out. I want to show you what would have happened if I left or if I would have adjusted the target based on the Sonic system telling me that it should be down there by 59.46 or 59.46.47, or the stop, right? So I placed the trade. The target and the stop is placed automatically for me on NinjaTrader, and immediately it hit my target within a minute. I'm not sure. I think I was trying to answer an email at the same time I'm trading. Sometimes it's hard to multitask, and you can see that never hit the stop, and now it's on its way down to the target. And so even though I'm really happy with making 2 points on this trade, 2.25 points, super happy. 2.25 points is $100. I could have made $200 on this trade. So you can see that we do have to focus and pay attention without any distractions. And if you try to trade with a lot of things happening in the background, sometimes that can interfere with what you're doing. So here's an example of that. I should have taken double the profit, and I didn't. All right, let's take a look at the next trade to see what happened. All right, now this next trade is hovering right on that filter, that dashed line. So we could be long or it could be short. In this case, it's short. I look at the stop. The stop is very small compared to the target. See the target down there. So I like that. I like when there's a larger target than a stop. And you can see that the market's actually going now against me, and this is a loss. This is a stop. So we've had a few winning trades. In this example here, this is a stop. All right, so since we've taken already 3 winning trades, we have 1 loss. I'd like to take another trade, at least to recover from that losing trade. So 4 to 5 trades a day I think is more than enough, especially under when the market is this volatile. So under more volatile situations, we can make more money on every trade, and we can trade less. When the market's slower, that's when we have to make up for it by either trading more or trading more contracts in order to make the same amount of money. But if you're making $200 to $300 or $400 in every trade, you don't need to take so many trades to accumulate or to accomplish what you want for the day, for that goal. So this is a short signal. Again, the target is much larger than the stop. So that 50-50 rule, I'm comfortable with that. I can see the market is just hovering on where I entered. So 59.48 to 59.43, it's about 5 points. So I'm looking at a 5-point trade profit on this, which will be more than enough to recover from that loss. Now, if you're a new trader and you're serious about learning, we have classes during the week, and we have classes on Friday, more of a one-on-one on Fridays, and we want you to attend. So Accelerated Mentorship includes all our software with lifetime access. That's highly recommended. We have a lot of traders that join our programs and our classes because they want to be consistent, they want to learn, they want to have that one-on-one, they want their questions answered during the live classes, so that's highly recommended. So if you're a trader who really wants to learn, understand, price action, is struggling with consistency, the programs we offer are for you. It's available for NinjaTrader as well as TradingView. So if you're using TradingView, we have the software available. If you're using NinjaTrader like I am, then you'll have access to the software. Now, if you're a new trader, an absolute beginner, And if you've never traded before, you don't even know what a chart is or a candlestick, we work with a lot of new traders. We take our time. We teach you from the ground up exactly what to do, how to install it. We do remote support for all our software. That way we can take care of you and start you off in the right way. Now this trade hit the target, recovered from that previous stop, so we're up 4 or 5 trades with 1 loss. That's a great win to loss ratio. We really don't want to trade 100 times a day. We want to keep it under 10. It's exactly what I did. Now I'm going to sit back and relax. Want to learn more? Visit DayTradeToWin.com and get started with a free member account, which includes access to our trials, including the ABC software. Start learning the right way by using price action and avoid using conventional indicators. We offer unique strategies and proprietary software, including the Sonic system. Join Accelerated Mentorship and get instant access to all our software. Let's get you set up in the next training.